Welcome to my grammar lesson. My name is Maja, and today I would like to tell you how you could improve your grammar efficiently. In this lesson, we are going to analyze some very common grammar mistakes. I need to tell you that I've been teaching English for over 8 years now, and I've realized that some mistakes are very common. Students tend to make some specific mistakes independently of our nationality and level. So, for example, even very advanced students who speak English very well tend to make some specific grammar mistakes. If you are an IELTS student at this moment, or if you are planning to take the IELTS exam in the future, you know how important grammar is as for your band score. Okay, so during this test, your knowledge of grammar is going to be assessed twice, when you speak and when you write. So for example, when you do the writing task 2, which is an academic essay, your knowledge of grammar is going to be assessed. Okay, so since some grammar mistakes are very common and grammar is so important for your band score, I have been asking myself a question. What could I do to help you to improve your grammar efficiently? And I've come up with an interesting activity, which is an error correction exercise. Okay, have a look at the board. I've listed 10 sentences for you. All of them are grammatically incorrect. So your task is to identify the mistakes and then correct them. Please take your time to do this activity. When you're ready, please carry on watching this video, and I'm going to provide you with the correct answers and with some grammar explanations. Okay, so good luck, and I will see you very soon. Okay, welcome back. So now let's analyze the sentences together. Number 1. In this sentence, then is a key word, okay? Because it indicates that we are trying to make a comparison. In English, if you want to make a comparative form, there are 2 ways. One is by adding the ending er, and the other one is by adding the word more. We use more with long adjectives. For example, intelligent, interesting, and beautiful. Okay, so more intelligent than, more beautiful than. Okay, so with long adjectives. With short adjectives, we use this ending. Okay, so easy is a short adjective. But easy is a very special adjective. It ends in Y. If an adjective ends in Y, we need to change it into I. That's why easier is the correct answer. Okay, now we have lazy. Lazy belongs to the same group of adjectives, so adjectives which end in Y, and is also a short adjective. So if we want to make the superlative form, we need est. Okay, so the laziest is the correct one. With superlatives, apart from the ending, we also need the. Okay, so it's like the laziest, the easiest. With long adjectives, we could say more intelligent and the most intelligent. Perfect. Now, number 3. Okay, here, number 3 and number 4 are related to an irregular adjective. Bad is an irregular adjective. Okay, and a comparative form is worse than, and the superlative the worst. Okay, so let's have a look at number 3. Do we need a comparative or a superlative here? We have a than, so it means that we need the comparative. Worse than is the correct answer. Okay, so the worst holiday is the superlative, because we have that. So the worst holiday. What is the worst holiday you've ever had? Okay, what's the worst holiday you've ever had? Okay, now number 5. Safely. Safely is an adverb. Okay, how do we know that it's an adverb? Adverbs in English and in ly. So for example, carefully, quickly, dangerously are adverbs. And if we want to make comparisons with adverbs, we need ly. So who drives more safely? Your sister or your mother, or who drives more quickly, or who drives more carefully. Okay, so more and the ending ly, which means that it's an adverb. Perfect. Now let's move on. Number 6. Okay, it's a very common mistake, so please pay attention to this one. He needs to translate is the correct one. Need is a modal verb, okay? And it requires to. So to plus infinitive. Okay, that's why I need to translate. If it's the third person singular, like he, if it's the third person singular, like he or she, we need s. So he needs to translate, she needs to translate, okay? But I need to go. I need to work very hard. I need to concentrate right now. Okay, perfect. So never forget to use to. Need to infinitive. Okay, number 7. And a very similar problem with another modal verb. Have to. So have to close down is the correct answer. So I have to do my homework. You have to listen to different types of music. Okay, and if it's he or she, has to. So she has to study a lot, or he has to work very hard. Okay, perfect. So need to and have to, but the third person singular still requires some changes. So he needs to, she needs to, he has to, she has to. Okay, so now we can move on. Sentence number 8. So carry on is a phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition. And after prepositions, if we want to use another verb, we need to use the form ing, which is called the gerund. Okay, so ing, it's a verb, plus ing, it's called the gerund form in English. So after prepositions, on is a preposition. In number 9, in is a preposition as well. So, and get is a verb, and we need to connect, yes, the phrase, there is no point in, so there is no point in getting. Okay, so ing. Another gerund. Simon insisted on. On is a preposition, so we need to use ing as well. So let's recap very briefly what we've covered today. First, we analyzed comparatives and superlatives. Comparatives and superlatives with adjectives which end in Y. Short adjectives which end in Y. For example, easy, lazy. Another one could be noisy. Noisy ends in Y as well. If you want to make a comparison or a superlative form, yes, then you need to change Y into I. So noisy, noisier, the noisiest. Easy, easier, the easiest. Lazy, lazier than, the laziest. Okay, then we've covered the irregular adjective, which is bad. If we want to make a comparative form, it's worse than, and the superlative is the worst. Okay? Adverbs end in ly in English. For example, carefully, quickly, dangerously, safely. And if we want to make comparative sentences, we need to use more. So that's why we need to say more safely, more dangerously, more carefully. Okay, excellent. And now, number 6 and number 7, it's about modal verbs which require to plus infinitive. So I need to concentrate, I need to work, I need to listen to my mother advice. Okay, have to. I have to. He has to do something. I have to go now. He has to leave in a second. Okay, and another very important rule. If you want to use the gerund in the sentence, which is an ing, you need a preposition, yes? So after prepositions, for example, carry on, a phrasal verb, on is a preposition, and after this preposition we need to use ing. In is a preposition, we need ing. On is preposition, another ing. I'm going to make a separate video on gerunds because I find them very useful and also very important. Okay, so that's all for today. But before we finish off, I need to tell you something very important. This video is very special for me because it's my first one, okay? So I would like to take advantage of this opportunity, and I would like to say thank you to all the students I've taught so far. Thank you for being my lovely and motivated students. Thank you for your wonderful stories, for sharing your experiences and telling very funny jokes. Thank you for inspiring me to become a better teacher and a better English speaker. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy my videos. I feel very motivated to make a lot of online videos related to grammar, vocabulary, the IELTS exam, okay? So I will see you very soon. Have a good day. Bye. Bye. Take care.